Now, keep in mind, this is the same attorney that reached a settlement with the Shell chemical company who's just adjacent to the Pemex plant that was involved in a 2023 fire in Deer Park.
We're representing a family that lives within the vicinity of the Shell Pemex chemical plant, and it's a father, his wife, and their young child who started, smelled rotten egg smell, which is typically hydrogen sulfide, and started to get headaches, shortness of breath, fluid in their lungs, lightheadedness, went to get checked out at the hospital, and they were diagnosed with hydrogen sulfide exposure. And we've since received calls from 40, 50 plus people, either contractors, residents, and a combination of the two, in connection with what they're concerned with is hydrogen sulfide exposure symptoms. It's understandably concerning for the people who work there, and just as concerning for the people who live in the area, because they don't know what they're being exposed to, what the effects are, what the long-term consequences are, and how they can prevent this. It's the same facility that continues to have these unauthorized illegal chemical releases, right? And the Texas Commission for Environmental Quality, they are monitoring and are the supervisors of these different plants, and the penalties that they are issuing are clearly not deterring future violations. They're just, they're not sufficient. So what needs to be done to prevent future preventable catastrophic outcomes like this one? I mean, you had 2 people die, lots of people went to the hospital, there's going to be a lot more. What are the long-term effects and consequences of this exposure, and what can people do to protect themselves? It's these releases that are so dangerous and hazardous to both the people there and the residents around the facilities, and something has to be done to make sure they don't keep happening.
And we've got more of our special Danger in Deer Park.